Hello, and welcome back to Monday Night Improv. It's Monday night, it's 9:30. It's Monday Night Improv. I don't know why I said that so many times. If you've never watched the show before, it's a live comedy show. It's going to be about 40 minutes long, where we have a group of fantastic comedians who are going to make an improvised comedy based entirely on your suggestions. So we're going to be looking for those in the comments. Let's hit this up and have ourselves a bit of fun. The way it works is, before we kick things off, you can do us a favour, hit that share button. Let's get as many folk as we're watching, and wherever you're watching from, let us know. Say hi wherever you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. It's wet and it's minging, and I don't know what tier you're on, but we're going to be dancing with tears in our eyes. We're going to have ourselves some fucking good fun. Right, we're going to be getting some comments and suggestions from you guys in a minute, but first of all, let us introduce you to your team tonight. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, we have got the man that finally managed to track down Scooby-Doo and gave him the right good scene to that he had coming all this time. It's Gary Dobson, ladies and gentlemen, the People's Shaggy. Hello, Gary, are you well?
I'm not medically qualified to answer that question.
And we'll find out later on tonight. There'll be a series of thermometers involved. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have his, shall we say I nearly said his consort, but that's a completely different kettle of fish. Is that right, Gary?
It depends if you track down my consort or not.
Well, we couldn't get him, but what we could get is a fantastic comedian and the man that actually invented the spectrum. One of those things is a lie. Let's see if you can guess what it is. As I welcome Stuart fucking Murphy, ladies and gentlemen. There he is.
Stuart fucking Murphy.
Good to see you all. I invented the spectrum, gave it away, made no money from it whatsoever.
No money, no money. It was
I'm the Jonas Salk of light.
Now, the man that gives diabetes, frankly, shame because he's so, frankly, stick thin. If you've heard of Slender Man, make him a little more middle class and have him chase some quiche through the woods, and you end up with Will Nami, ladies and gentlemen.
Take that, diabetes. My skinny body slip through your fat hands.
Yes, that's right. He wouldn't eat it through his mouth. He wouldn't give the sugar the satisfaction. He slams it up his anus. Ha! No shame to be found there. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we're delighted to have, not only is she a storyteller, not only is she a titan of Twitch, not only is she a fantastic comedian, but I understand she's in the running to be the new James Bond. One of these things is a lie. Can you pick it out on this week's edition of Please welcome Marilyn Robertson, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
I go by Robertson, Marilyn Robertson.
Yes, Marilyn.
There you go.
There you go.
She's got the James Bond thing down.
Do you know something? The Cubby Broccoli has been in touch. There's your contract. You've got the gig. Congratulations. God, for God's sake, how many times have I told you all to keep paper under the camera so we can do the bet? So we'll try again. There's the contract. Nothing. Never mind. Right, ladies and gentlemen, our first game of the evening.
Seamless.
See, I thought it was seamless. Right, before everyone tunes off as if Garfield was here, let's kick off with a game of 3-line scene. Will Nami, you are definitely the best at explaining this. Would you care to explain it one more time for the boys and girls?
We're going to do scenes that are 3 lines long. If you don't like a scene, don't worry, they're not very long. But from you guys in the comments, we need a suggestion of any location that these scenes are going to take place. So it could be a non-geographical location, ideally, like a hot air balloon or a bus stop or a pharmacy or anything at all. So type those in the comments. Billy, have any comments? It's you.
Okay, that was weird. That was almost like a handover at the news. And now to Billy. Thank you, Will. Just once I want to go, someone to go with the news, and now the weather. Marjorie, fucking nothing here, asshole. Back to you. Okay. We're getting some comments coming in just now, and Frank Hankins, I want to say, is having paper coming out of his monitor. There you go. I just sent it to the wrong place. Farm. Oh, right. Sorry, that was the suggestions of where we could kick this off. I've got some good ones coming in, guys. Let me show you what I've got. I've got Ashley Rocks, who said a farm. She's also suggested the Crystal Maze. Colonoscopy surgery room. A treehouse. Desert. Space station from our pal ENTC, train toilets, escape room. These are all very, very good tonight. This is going to be fun tonight. I get a feeling. Well, I tell you what. Any of those take your fancy?
I like them all, but let's go with space station.
Space station. So we're starting off 3-line scene. Mr. Nami, would you care to begin? A big round of applause. 3-line scene.
Marjolaine, as your captain here in the space station, I need you to know that you've done a very, very good job. Well done.
That's good to hear, because I thought you'd be really sad when you heard I opened the airlock.
You opened the airlock? What?
Well, that was very good.
Acting.
Captain!
Is it me and Billy?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Captain, it won't take it. It looks like we're burgered. Yes. Oh, have we had a net issue?
Wait, is it?
Yes, it's you.
It's me and you.
Oh, sorry. My internet just completely spaced out when you're saying it.
Is that your line? Are we still playing the game?
Scene.
Oh,
We
I'm so
might-
sorry.
We might have internet issues. Shall we keep going, or will we?
Yeah, you and Gary do one.
What happens if I take my helmet off?
Well, you'll die in the vacuum of space, you ardent, simpering fool. Tell the men we're ready to invade.
Oh, all right. You are aware it's just me and you here, yeah?
Can't you move around a little? Come on, make some room.
Well, that was 3.
I know, that was 3. All right, bim bim.
I'm telling you, throughout the course of my investigations, orange is sus.
And for what reason would you be saying this unto my face?
He didn't fix the electrics at all.
Good.
See, I like that because Gary is entirely mystified as to what I'm talking about.
So what's happened here is Stu has played Among Us and has learnt the word sus and now knows it's a pop culture reference. Look forward to hearing that word a lot more in the game. All right, that was the last ever. That was the last ever Game of Three-Line scene. We're going straight on to we're straight on to book club, and today it is Undertaker's book club, which I'm sure is a tribute to the legendary professional wrestler retiring last night. No, it's not, because I'm the only person. I'm the only person here that likes wrestling. So, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to base on a book club, a book, a title. We're going to make it Undertaker based, funeral based. We'll kick things off. Mr. Stu, would you care to kick us off?
Sure. Guess how much I love eulogy.
Okay. I would like to follow that up with Harry Potter and the Goblet of Embalming Fluid.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Very good. I had the Lion and the Stiff in the wardrobe.
I had War and Rest in Peace.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Very
Like
classy.
that.
Very Radio 4. Very Radio 4. Thank you.
I think I've got loads for Undertaker's book club because let's face it, just anything with a good plot. I'm going to
Right, that's you. On to Stu.
No.
That's you. On to Stu. On to Stu. Yeah, just shot. On to Stu.
6 feet under Milkwood.
On to Stu. On to Stu.
Restore a bit of order to this game. Tomb Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh, that's very good. That's very good.
A Midsummer Night's Bereavement Support Payment by William Wakespeare.
I like that. I like that one.
Wow.
I had Katie Morag and Granny Island's trip in the freezer van.
I had. I don't know if you guys have heard about the new Mr. Men book, Mr. Necrophilia. Have you heard of that one? It's quite popular. Quite popular.
And I've got something quite modern. A great book by Christopher Brookmeyer. Quite ugly one. Mourning.
Yeah, I get it. You spelled it wrong.
Any more for any more?
Yeah.
I've got loads.
I say.
Please do.
Bit of classic Shakespeare again with Richard the Interred.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So Undertaker's book club actually contains my favorite Tolkien book. You guys might remember it. It's the one where Bilbo Baggins goes to find Smaug's treasure, but he immediately stands on a landmine and dies. And the book is mostly just a journalistic article about his life and death. And that book is called The Hobbituary.
Oh.
Worth it, right? Worth the setup. Yeah,
worth the setup.
I actually had one of the books from Undertaker's book club out from the funeral library, and it's by Dick Cato, and it's composting the organic, natural way.
We do not have sponsors on this show. Thank you, Marilyn.
Apparently, that's what they did with the last Pope, just turned him into compost. Everything but his Rangers tattoo. I've got, let's see. Oh, yeah, I've got 50 Years of Grave.
50 years ago. Yeah.
And Warhorse.
Yeah.
Oh, I had the Hearst Whisperer.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I got to toss up between a couple of classics here. Candide by Family Vault Air. or perhaps Lolita or anything else by Vladimir Nabokov.
Good.
Any more for any more?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Formaldehyde.
Now, I've got one. Now, they made a film of this, but it was originally a book. It takes place in the year 2045, when much of humanity uses virtual reality software to escape the real world, and it follows the exploits of a teenager to find an Easter egg in the game that will grant him access to a discounted cremation, and it's called Ready Player Earn.
Wow.
Ready Player Earn. Worth the setup.
What the book is
Stop
called
it.
in
I had the popular children's book, Goodnight Moon, Forever.
Wow.
Fuck, that was.
What about
that was
the importance of being internist? Funeral Quiet on the Western Front. Uncle Tom's Coffin. Grave New World.
Oh, sadly,
Late
Gary.
Gatsby.
Sadly, Gary, we have to discredit all them with it not being your goal.
I took
It's my go. It's my go. Now, obviously, if someone dies and is buried, this book will come into play some weeks later. It's called The Very Full Caterpillar.
I liked it.
I get it.
what with caterpillars
I-
eating leaves.
The only other ones I had was
Grower.
yeah. Eh? Get that composting book back out. I had there we go. I had the only other ones I had was Angela's Fresh Asses and Pride and Formaldehyde. That's all I've got. None.
Not
Got,
very good, but in the compost book, it actually has dried blood and its nitrogen level for composting, and it's very good.
Thanks.
Oh.
Your OnlyFans page must be a cavalcade of wankable porn.
Dried,
Yes, it is.
dried wax. R.I.P. Van Winkle.
God. Can we stop him, please?
One Flew
Yeah.
Over the Cuckoo's Rest in Peace.
All right,
God.
that's you. He's out for. He's getting a timeout. I bet you're still going.
Died
But yes.
1984.
Oh yeah, he's still going. He'll be done now. Hang on. Oh yeah, no, there you go.
Did I say
Shame
funeral?
face.
Did I say Funeral Quiet on the Western Front?
Yes.
Yes. Well, that was Undertaker's Book Club. Last ever game of that as well. So the next game we're going to play is very exciting. We are taking our journey back to hear the mysterious end that has visited upon one poor soul up at Twat Munch Manor. Yes, we are very, very excited to have the author of Twat Munch Manor, Miss Marilyn Robertson, right with us. She is going to be putting together our fresh tale in which Detective DCI Kirkwood will come back and try and figure out the investigation. I tell you what, I'm going to hand this over to you guys, and I will see you very shortly. Woo!
Boof.
Hello, I'm writing my book, and I think that people should have locations. Like, for instance, the body is found in a certain room.
Ooh, that would
Gary, could you please describe the room? It's a fancy toilet because it's inside, but it has no sink.
An indoor sinkless toilet.
A wash closet with no sink. A water closet, damn it. A water closet with no sink.
A water closet.
Do you
with
call it
no
that
sink.
in the mainland? Okay. And
We do now.
Will, the job the poor dead person had was they were an elevator attendant.
Elevator attendant. Lovely. Good stuff.
Great. And do we have some suggestions from the audience for the murder weapon? The more detailed,
Yes.
the better.
Any suggestions you can come up with, dear audience, for anything that could have been used to murder the victim? We'll have a look down the list of that. And
Examples we've had in the
Pick out a
past
good one.
are a thing. Wait, sorry, I should have asked for that first.
Inspired.
A good old murder weapon. I can't see the comments. So
okay,
Stu, what
well,
do you
I've
think?
got some comments here. We've got two different ends of the spectrum with a courgette and a frozen jobby.
Ooh,
And,
very similar.
yes, they are. But you don't want to try fixing them in the dark. But I'm going to go with a stack of VHS tapes.
So, Gary, where?
The body has been found in specifically a water closet with no sink.
Will, what did they do before they're dead?
He was she or they were a lift attendant.
And Stu, what killed them?
A stack of VHS tapes.
You fool! It was the murderer using a stack of VHS tapes. Anyway,
Of course, yes.
let's
Fine.
bring back my favourite fictional character who's in no ways real.
He's got 5 minutes to do it.
Give him a wave, let him
See
see
if
it.
yeah.
Everyone stand back! Yes, I'm looking at you simpering queens, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. There's been a murder. Someone has been bereft of life in this place, and I will get to the bottom of it. You there, the one
Yes.
that looks like a scarecrow given life, then taketh away, then given back again. I want you
Yes.
to tell me exactly what's going on.
Well, let me just take you through to the body. It's just through this way in one of these smaller rooms. Oh, speaking of which, I got engaged this week. Anyway, never mind. Do come in. Yes, I was feeling flushed. There's the body there, just on the ground. I would pick it up, but my back, you see. Why don't you bend and pick it up?
Ah, how vicious that someone should stuff the body down a toilet.
Well, that's what you might call it, but there's a rather more old-fashioned term, you see. It's
Yes.
the kind that might have been used by an American comedian by the surname of Fields, or a cricketer with the surname Grace.
Water closet.
That's right, yes, but not just that. That's amazing. My goodness, that's amazing. You got it right. But if only
I
there was
have
someplace-
read a book in my time.
But if only there was some place to wash your hands. Because it's not just any water closet. No, it's lacking a feature.
It's got no walls. This isn't a water closet. This is a toilet on a roof. How do we do this?
There's a place to do your business, but not to clean up afterwards.
Oh, fuck. That's right. You have to have a shit in the toilet and let nature clean you up.
Well, yes, because there's no place to do your hands. You see, there's no place to wash your hands. You know, it's either that or swim.
There's no sink in the
That's
water
right.
closet.
Here in the water closet with no sink. Oh, you were amazing, sir. You're quite amazing.
Well, this is realistically just a toilet and a cupboard, but I'll play the game. What we need to find out next is, of course, I mean, this man was known to be a person of mystery. I need to know a little more about it. You, sir!
Yes. The fact that this man is dead, it makes me angry. It really pushes my buttons. Makes me have emotional ups and downs, pushes my buttons, and maybe that's just the way I was raised. Maybe just the way I was raised, but it pushes my buttons gives me ups and downs. Oh, I feel properly shafted.
That's right. What?
What?
That's right. He bred people into prostitution.
No, completely incorrect. No.
Okay.
I tell you what, whoever did this is going down for a long time. It's going down, or maybe going up, whichever direction.
That's right. He was a gynecologist.
No, why would you? No. Listen. Pushes my buttons. Shaft. Maybe it's the way I was raised.
Oh,
I
right.
just want you to.
That's
I
right.
just want you to. My spirits.
He's John McClane from Die Hard.
No! I want you to lift my spirits. Attend to my spirits by lifting them. Attend to my lifted spirits.
Oh my God! Now, how can I be mistaken? He was the town lift.
No! You want to lift. Attend to it. Attend.
Oh right, he was the elevator assistant.
Attend. I'm literally saying the word.
Attendant.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off, man. That's weird. Right. Well. I understand you found the deceased, and that must have been disturbing. I can only.
It certainly was disturbing.
Can I get you some tea?
Certainly was. There's no need for tea. I'm calm now. I've had several brandies, but
If you could.
whoever lured him there must have known the tower was bound to collapse. It has long stood unviewed. We have simply no desire to watch those programs from so long ago. However, will we deal with tomorrow's grouse shoot? I suppose I'll have to talk to my top man involved in it. He's the head beater, Max.
Oh shit!
But it couldn't possibly have been him. He's simply not compatible with the inside.
Right. Okay. He was.
It must have given him a very hard smack.
What? He
It was a very high stack.
He killed him with a junkie filled with videotapes.
Victor, Hugo, Stanley, I have bad news.
Yes! He
Bad
murdered
news
him!
about your uncle.
He murdered him with a stack of VHSs.
VHS what?
Videotapes! Tapes!
Yes!
Tapes! Oh, God, yes! Right, stop!
58, 94.
Within 5 minutes. Wow.
Fucking hell!
It only felt like 10.
Wow.
That was awesome. That's how we should end all games, by the way. Just you going, stop!
Very well done. Very well done. Good work.
Son, I would like to give my apologies to all of you. I am a thick cunt. Right. All right, next game. Very excited about this. It's going to be one of our absolute favourites. Is Big, Bigger, Biggest. And we're going to be kicking that off with the wonderful Mary-Elaine Robertson and Will Nami. What's going to happen is they're going to act out a scene, and it's going to be, it's going to be quite big. But then one of them will drop off, and one of our other players, Stuart Gary, will come in, and they'll do it even bigger. And then finally, for an exciting a croissant of excitement will explode. And within it will become the thick almondy goo of a huge and massive comedy scene, which is going to be amazing. So we're going to kick that off. I think I saved it. I'm going to kick that off with Will and Mary-Elaine. So I tell you what, I think what would be quite good for this is in the comments, so it's over to you guys. What we need is a reason for two people to meet for the first time. Reason for two people to meet for the first time. Anything at all. Heads up in the comments. It's going to take a wee second for them to come through. So, babushka dolls?
Good reason.
Actually, you are acing this with the most surreal comments. I absolutely love this. So, a reason for two people to meet for the first time. It could be anything at all. Maybe they're both attending a panic room. Maybe they're... Maybe
Are you
both...
trying to weave the word attending into everyday conversation now?
I think I will from now on. Well, the thing is, I thought you were meant to outright say it. So when he was saying attending, I was going like, I am fucked. But then again, if he hadn't have done it, who knows where we'd end up. Great one by Dusty. She suggested reading of the will. Quite a good one as well. We got another one. Again, Dusty, an assassination. I got it. I think that's the one. I think that's the
Please,
one.
please, computer, explain. An assignation.
I think it's an assassination.
An assignation is like
let's say
a lovers' meeting.
You're exactly right.
Like
You're
a tryst.
exactly right. Yes.
A novelty meeting.
Or another one here. Your dad introduces you to his new girlfriend.
Boom.
I think that's the one.
Tough with 3 people. Tough with 2 people.
Your dad introduces
The girl doesn't have to be alive, Will.
Whoa. All right, then. What about, let's go
One
for,
word.
I don't know. I'm quite tempted for reading of the will.
Or as I call it, the reading of the me. Let's do it.
Jesus Christ. Sweet crack, save me now. Okay, we're going to kick this off with Will and Mary-Elaine, and then we're going to tag in the boys and girls. So I'm going to get the hell out of here.
So. Your father's will. Are you excited?
It's like all my birthdays and Christmases came in once. It's just a shame he's not here.
Now, of course, your father was a multi-millionaire. He owned the McVitie's biscuit factory. So it's a large empire and a lot of stake here.
I just have to ask, are any of my siblings in the will, or my aunt, or my uncle, or my mother, or my, we don't mention whom son?
Well, of course, there are a lot of family difficulties. So it seems you are the only beneficiary. So I'm going to read it out now.
Okay, wait, let me just get ready. I want to be prepared for this. I just need to take a minute, have a breath, have a nice thought, relax, center myself, and get ready for the fortune to spill all over me.
To my daughter, odd way of saying it, to my daughter, I leave my entire estate of £4 billion.
Wait. What?
4 billion pounds. Congratulations. What's the first thing you're going to buy?
Well, I mean, I think I'd like to move into other kinds of biscuits, like Time Outs or Jacob's Crackers or perhaps even Pop-Tarts, expand.
Very good. Well, all that is left is the matter of my fee. As I'm a very expensive lawyer, that'll be 4 billion pounds, please.
Can I have an IOU?
All right, I'm going to stop you there. Awesome. Well, you are out. Boom. Gary, here comes Gary. Same scene, but bigger.
So, knit, crochet, sew. You're here for the reading of your father's will. Are you quite ready?
I have been waiting for this day since before I was born. The moment I was conceived at his loins, I was like, I can't wait for him to no longer be with us.
Yes, well, your father was, of course, one of the great industrialists of all time. He owned all the factories, all the workers, all their children. So you must be quite excited.
I am. Wait, before you go,
Yes?
will anyone else be at the reading? Like his wife, his second wife, his third wife, his fiancée that he never got around to marrying, or the mates, or me, or the children, or my son, or my daughter, or the weird twins that we never admitted were even born, or my brothers or sisters, or my dad's pen pal from Essex?
No.
Okay.
It's only you. Okay, let me just have a look here. Let me just have a look through.
Oh,
It says
sorry.
here-
I think I should take another Ambien or something, or maybe just a line of speed to bring me up to date, or maybe something to calm me, like just a quick smoke or a. Or a
Oh,
shot
well,
of tea or something.
I've already injected myself with monkey livers, so everything should be fine.
Can't wait to afford some myself.
Yes. It says here that he's left you his entire estate, including the workforce, who are it says here willing workers / sex slaves / nutrients.
Yes! Oh, this is great! I'm so excited. I think I might just take this money and invest it by also buying France and therefore having a greater workforce to love me.
Right. Well, I am quite an expensive lawyer. What with one thing and another. So I'm afraid the fee is going to have to be your head.
Well, how about if I just give it to you tomorrow?
Yes, I've heard
All right.
that before, I'm afraid.
I'll stop you there. Marie-Elaine, an amazing job. Congratulations on all the money that you've come into. Now, we'll let you stand out, and here comes Stu. Same scene, but bigger. As big as you can go. Throbbing with a vein.
So, quick, so. You're here for the reading of your father's will. You must be
course.
quite excited.
Excited is not the word. Excitement does not beat at my chest. It is shame. Imagine my own father, biscuit magnate to the world, shot down by the Secret Service in his attempt to assassinate the president. I must cleanse my family name. This is not a day for excitement. This is a solemn duty.
Indeed,
Let
but
his
your father...
tarnished gold pass to me.
Indeed, but your father was not only the greatest magnate of biscuits, but he was also our Lord and Savior.
I know who my father was. Read the scroll.
I shall indeed. Do you not question the absence of others?
I do not question the absence of others. They took their chance in the arena of choosing. I beat them off fair and square.
Indeed, and
then
as the
I killed
last...
them.
Indeed, and as the last survivor, you alone shall hear these words that pass my lips.
Speak them. Speak them!
I intend thus unto do so. Your father leaves unto you his entire estate. So just one car.
What?
Yes.
What of the buildings? What of the factories? What of the biscuit empire? The workers, their children, their parents, their friends. All of their belongings, their very souls should belong to me. What of them?
It says here just one estate car.
Tight-fisted prick. I deserve more. I didn't slaughter dozens in the arena for coming away with a cheap car I could buy out of my own money. Read the other side of the scroll.
Well, it says here that I'm a very expensive lawyer, and the fee will be your soul.
My soul. I already lost that in a Tangiers card game. I can give you my collection of pogs.
Oh, I am missing a couple.
Well, there you are then.
All right, I'll stop you there. What was an absolutely delightful Emperor Palpatine off at one point.
Very good.
Palpatine off.
Yeah, it was like, the dark side.
California raisin.
It's how I imagine everyone.
California raisins.
Oh God! It's how I imagine everyone watches Star Wars OnlyFans. Yes. Right, we got up for another game. This one is called Press Conference. What happens is I am the head of a company. I'm a politician, head of state, whatever it is. But what it is, there's been a scandal. And it's up to you guys. What is the scandal? Or I think it's going to have to be a scandal. It doesn't need to be directly involving me, but it's a scandal that I have to make an announcement for to a press conference with these menagerie of journalists, including Stuart Murphy, Will Nami, Gary Dobson, and of course Marilyn Robertson. So what is the scandal that I'm having to make this important statement about? With my 3-word slogan, fuck your dog. So, or bring back Pogs. Bring back Pogs. 3-word statement. Bring back Pogs. What is the scandal? Hit us up in the comments. I'm on biscuits now. What? Oh right, that's a good one. But it's the Stad. I think someone is literally just one biscuit. I've eaten the last slice of cheesecake. Always nice to have a Golden Girls fan in the crowd. Oh, Stan, if you're watching, I actually did order stuff and I haven't received it yet. There is a very good chance it's actually gone to my old house, which I no longer have access to. So if it comes back, give it to someone you like. What was I going to say? Wrestling and propriety. Any more scandals? The head of state found his penis in a Pog's tube.
That old classic.
It's an interesting one, James. I'll give you that. But any other scandals for any more? Or a couple more coming in. Let's see. We've taken all the bubbles out of fizzy drinks.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
Fucking hell.
Whoa. Keep it light. Keep it light.
And they're just juice.
There's a lot of biscuit-related ones coming in,
Yeah.
has to be said. Someone has bought all the toilet roll. Wow. Have we bought a bunch of toilet roll from Turkey and it turns out that we can't actually use it at wiper? I don't know. Maybe we've had to buy it due to the shortage. What do you think about that one, guys? Shall we go with that?
Let's go with that one, yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
Okay. All right, here we go. And I think we'll just have everyone on screen.
Okay.
Of course, I'm very excited. Thank you for listening through the prepared statement, and I want to give it up to, once again, Dr. Chris Whitty, Low City. Everyone listens to Chris fucking Whitty. Thank you very much. But now we're going to take some questions. I'm going to go to Stuart Murphy from Word Search. Stuart.
Yes, hello there. I understand. Where does this leave post-Brexit Britain in terms of toilet paper availability?
Well, at the moment, we're certainly considering reaching out to other countries, seeing where we're going to be able to get in. We have a great working relationship with hemp farms in East Asia, so we're hoping, worst case scenario, we'll be able to use that into toilet paper, so you'll get an actual high from that.
Excuse me, sorry, interjection, but isn't it true that other countries' toilet paper is not compatible with the British ringer?
Well, this is long since something we have looked at, and I know that Chris Whitty and Sir Patrick Valance has done quite a lot of research into this. Patrick, do you want to say this quick? No, fuck off. Oh, okay, that's about much. Basically, what you can do is you can easily buy an adapter that will turn your ring piece into a universal ring piece that will be accessible through any type of toilet paper. That's going to be available through the NHS. We're very excited about that. Let's go to any other questions. No more other questions? Okay, well, all right, Will Nami, Deep Heat Magazine.
Yes. And as you know, there's been a shortage of toilet roll and pasta in supermarkets due to the pandemic. But yes, I tried to use pasta, and if anything, more painful than toilet roll. What do you suggest?
At the moment, I mean, it certainly is. Pasta is not the first thing I would reach for. I'd probably reach for more of a lasagna sheet if I was going to do that, or some type of scoopish. If you have a relative that knits, perhaps you could ruin a couple of scarves. Thank you. Gary Dobson, my old friend Gary Dobson from LBC, Lick Back. How can I help you?
Well, I understand the government has issued a statement calling for a return to basics. So, just in terms of like what that means for the community, what that means for the everyman, what that means specifically fucking for me, what exactly did the Great British people use as a toilet roll prior to the invention of toilet paper?
I'm so glad you asked that question, Gary. I know that you're a great proponent of the old school ways. Basically, it means
I don't know what proponent means, mate. So
shitting out the window. Shitting out the window is what we're basically suggesting.
Well, just wiping it on the ledge. Just wiping it on the ledge.
Letting nature take its course. A hungry dog, a sparrow. Personally, really, until you've had a robin work its way around your ring piece, you've never been so clean. Never been so clean. Finally, we got Marilyn Robertson from the Times. Marilyn.
I would like to highlight one of the good pieces of news that's come out from this story, and that you found a way to save some of the toilet paper. Can you tell us about this Labrador Retriever cull you have going on to stop the dogs from stealing the paper?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. It's been very controversial. I mean, we know certainly that there have been some great... there's been a lot of said in the creative industries. You know what those guys are like, making a lot of fuss and nonsense about it. Brian May's been ringing the phone off the hook. Look, Labrador culling is as old as the skies, and frankly, if we are able to stop the rampant destruction of the Great British toilet activities, such as wiping your ring piece, then quite frankly, let's make it back. Let's make it an institution again. Let's make arses great again. And remember, of course, our 3-word slogan: get it white. Bite my shite. That's the Gaelic pronunciation for the Scots. There's probably a couple of them watching. They watched one earlier on. Are we still on? All right. Any more for any more? No further questions. No further questions. No further questions.
Truth to the rumor about you and Harry Styles.
It's a complete lie. We've been married for 4 years. No further questions. No further questions. All right. That was whatever that was. I think at times I felt like I was actually speaking on behalf of Hendrix. And we hope you've enjoyed the show tonight. It's always fun us doing it as well. I realise, guys, I didn't have this up the whole show, so I'd like to give my apologies ahead of time. But of course, if you've enjoyed the show and you would like to show your support, you don't have to. You can hit that share button. We love you watching. But if you want to make a little donation to our Buy Me a Coffee, it helps us keep doing this show. It helps keeps us on air, and we really appreciate it. If you want to, buy us a coffee, buy us 2 coffees. You see, Gary, he drinks a lot, but only shits 3 times a year. We've got to figure that one out. And as well as that, we want to give a big shout out, of course, to our pals at the Stand Comedy Club as well. Of course, make sure to check out Stand Live this weekend. There we go. You can buy some Stand merch as well. Check that out. They do hats, jumpers, socks, knee pads, cage fighting mitts, the whole fucking lot. They're all on there. Make sure to go check them out. Why not buy tickets for a show for next year? Or why not buy some merch? It helps support them as well during this time where we are locked up with this global bastard. And as well as that, make sure to watch the Stand live. It's going to be brilliant. There is Martin Nelson, Jill Lafferty, Gareth Mudge, Joe McTiernan, Gary Little, and this sexy bastard doing stuff that he may or may not have written. I'm going to tell you a story that happened to my father-in-law, which will give you the fear. Make sure to check that out. It's worth watching out for. You'll never look at a fence the same way again. And of course, this is what we're doing while we're waiting for the Stand to reopen. Very soon. Will it be renamed The Stand Back? We don't know yet. We're hopefully going to find out. I was saving that joke for Saturday, but realistically, I think I gave it more justice. All right, our final game is World's Worst, one of our absolute favourites. And today it is World's Worst Archaeologist. So, World's Worst Archaeologist.
Someone can't spell archaeologist.
I think I did a pretty good job, thank you.
Or woman, apparently.
Yeah.
Or woman. Yeah.
I think it's just
women.
I think it's disgraceful that guy is capitalised and women are lowercase. I think that's endemic on the society in which we live.
Listen, very quickly. very quickly. James, tell them to fuck up.
Shut up, everyone.
Thank you, James. James will be doing some tech in the shows from this point on. He's also on my conscience. I've decided to put people to work during this period, and James has agreed to be my conscience. Right. This will be World's Worst Archaeologist. I think we will start with, why don't we start with Mr. Nami, and we'll go our way around, and then we'll turn it into an absolute free-for-all. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget you can rewatch this as well on the Stands YouTube. You ready, Will? World's Worst Archaeologist, go, sir!
I found this bone, but I ate it. Now my stomach hurts. I think it was pretty important. I found it at the bottom of a KFC bargain bucket. Do you think I ate the Colonel's leg?
I like it.
World's Worst Archaeologist. Hi, I'm world worst guy or woman that looks for old things.
Brilliant.
I don't get it. Look at this. You can see from these markings, it is from 0505. Means it's very old. And, hang on. Oh, it's from 2020. And it's a Lucasade bottle.
Yes, well, this is quite remarkable. Again, this has happened to me 6 or 7 times now, and it really is quite something special. For the last 6 or 7 days, once again, I have uncovered a society of what appears to be skeletons. Yes, a society of skeletons who all live together. And once more, just like my previous digs, they seem to collect broken pottery pieces. It's really quite amazing.
I found it. They called me the world's worst archaeologist, but I've managed to find the Holy Grail. Behold!
Holy Grail. Holy shit.
My next world worst archaeologist is an archaeologist who mixes up spades and sausages. Okay, this is an archaeologist who mixes up spades and sausages. Here we go. Oh no. Pretty good, right? Imagine that.
It's too stupid. It's too stupid. It's crazy world.
Oh, God.
This is a world's worst archaeologist working at an ancient Greek cemetery. Oh my God! Everyone is dead!
All right, I've managed to translate the scripture into a new form. It's, let's see, I'll read it for you. Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like home.
Yes, well, this is a quite remarkable discovery. What we found, we've been digging for a few months now. What we found a couple of walls here, some walls way over there, some walls over here, and some fossilized corn kernels. Now, the carbon dating has marked this site to be about 2,500 years old, and there's been no bones, no people. So what does that lead us to believe? Well, with the bones, with the corn kernels, it leads us to believe that this was one of the first ever cinema multiplexes. And the lack of human bones just shows what a stupid idea it was to build a cinema multiplex hundreds of years before the invention of film.
So, welcome annual conference of archaeologists. It appears that many of you have been mocking me for my dyslexia and my belief that archaeologist is spelled R-K-E-Y, ologist. My dyslexia has not prevented me from doing my job to any great degree, except when finding maps that say X marks the spot. If someone could tell me which letter X is, that would be terrific. I have dug up so many places that turned out to be parking spaces. Thank you.
All right. Any more?
Yeah, I've got one more. This is an archaeologist who, again, mixes up spades and sausages. So here we go. Just finished archaeologing. Time to have a packed lunch, a sausage sandwich. Here we go. Oh no! Imagine that. Imagine that.
It's hard to believe BAFTA passed you over again.
It's amazing. Next year.
This belongs in a museum. You swear? Oh, it is a museum. Sorry, I'll put that. Sorry.
I'm world's worst 21st century archaeologist. They're like, well, this would have been the sacrificial chamber where they would have taken people in and ceremoniously murdered them. You can see on this island in the middle of the room, this was the sacrificial slab they lay on. This you can see the slab that just rolls out from underneath is where all the daggers and tools are for cutting up the members. And should the person to be the sacrifice have any last minute regrets and want to live, they would simply read the motto on the wall: live, laugh, love. And say, no, kill me now.
Yes, well, this one here is a very interesting site. What we've discovered, judging by the arrangement of walls and things over on this side, we believe that was once a crematorium, and we've concluded the dig over on this side, and we reckon that was probably a sex shop. So we're just doing the dig here in the central part here, and what we expect to find is a landscape gardeners with a huge pile of bullshit out in front of it.
Let's have a little look here at this scripture. What? No, I can't read. I'll just look at look, these hieroglyphics. Yes, Cleopatra shagged her. Shagged her in a time machine. Marvellous.
It is my regret to inform you, the elders of the museum, that it's true. I got lonely and rubbed off against the mummy.
Yes, well, no, you've got it wrong, you see. I'm not actually an archaeologist. I'm what's referred to as a pre-archaeologist. Yes, I go round the world burying places. It's a firmly established job. I mean, even in ancient times, there was someone who made the volcano angry. Only last week, I buried Kirkcaldy. That'll be fun for the future archaeologists.
I've just got one more, and it is an archaeologist who mixes up spades and sausages after work. After work, going to go to my favorite cabaret show. Oh, a magician. I'll pick that card. Okay. You're right. That was my card. The 6 of sausages.
Do you know something, Will? I think this, when the world opens back up, if there isn't an archaeologist that mistakes sausages in a sitcom, I don't really know what the fuck is wrong. Guys, we have run out of time, I'm afraid to say. And I think that's a good thing. No, thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's been a load of fun. Don't forget to check out, you might have saw a couple of things our pals at the stand have very kindly put them in their comments as well. Make sure to check out, first of all, there is, where are we? We've got coming up, it is the Dangerous Cabaret shows. You can make sure to check them out. Cabaret of Dangerous Ideas, 1 comic, 3 academics, Saturday and Sunday, the 20th, 29th. But this weekend is also going to be the stand live, motherfuckers. You can check it out. It's going to be live stand-up emanating from the Stand Comedy Club in Edinburgh. There's an amazing lineup. It's going to be good fun, and I personally cannot fucking wait. We are going to be back here next Monday, of course. Make sure to share it. Tell your pals. James, my conscience, will be as well. Won't you, James?
Yes.
Keeping us on board.
Can everyone else see him, yeah?
James isn't there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Who's James?
Exactly. We're going to be back next Monday at 9:30. Don't forget you can check out Mary-Elaine Robertson over on her Twitch and doing various other things. Mary-Elaine, where can people check you out?
Stories on Thursday and Friday.
Thursday and Friday.
At 8.
At 8. And of course, Mr. Stu, do you have anything else coming up?
Yes, I'm part of an online cabaret where we take turns impersonating 60s singers that have been left too long and got mouldy. This week I shall be playing Musty Springfield.
That one's free.
Thank you.
That one free. And Mr. Nami, you're back here next Monday as well?
Back here next Monday, so...
Do Do you have anything else going on?
Just sit in my kitchen, just staring into empty space until then. So
Well,
catch me there.
we need someone for the cabaret if you want to play Scylla Black Mold.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I'm waiting for BAFTA to
Okay.
call.
Right.
All right. Well, before we take our descent into sadness, we'll definitely get out of here. We'll see you next Monday. Tell a friend it's free, and we'll get the fuck out of here. I'll everyone at their pipes. Here's later.